Here's 3 foods that you can find at any local grocery stores, and if you start to add this to your diet, then it could change your health this year. Hello, I am Christian Drapeau. I'm a stem cell scientist and herbalist, and I help people live longer, better lives. The first one is red cabbage. I still believe that if cabbage were to grow somewhere in a remote areas in the Himalayas and people understood all the health benefits of cabbage, then they would pay a lot of money to get cabbage. But it's a common vegetable that you find easily at your grocery store, and it goes unnoticed. Cabbage contains a lot of compounds that are really good for health, and it is extremely healing and soothing for the digestive system. And you can eat it in all kinds of ways: cooked, fermented, raw. Just add cabbage to your diet. Second one is ginger. Ginger is super deeply anti-inflammatory, not only for your gut, but for your entire body. It supports good digestion. Ginger has tons of health properties. Just take some ginger, grate it like you would grate cheese, squeeze it in a glass, add some water to it, and just dunk it. Do this every day, and you will see the impact on your health. And the third one is avocado. Not necessarily because avocado is great, it is great, but it's mostly because here in America, after decades of, I should say, faulty dietary recommendation coming from mainstream bodies, heavily influenced by various kinds of lobbyings, we end up with just an overconsumption of sugars of all kinds, carbs of all kinds. So we have a diet that is heavily infiltrated by carbs, and we need to foster in the body the ability to produce energy and to metabolize fat. It is essential if we want to have good health as we age. So instead of having a piece of bread or rice or whatever it is that is carb-based, just start to add some avocado to your diet. Add an avocado, for example, for breakfast instead of having a carb version of your breakfast, and start to see how your body reacts to that and the kind of soft energy that you experience throughout the day. And since we mentioned rice, let's add a last one. If you are normally consuming bread, rice, pasta, those kinds of things, try to shift to something like wild rice or black rice and start to get the benefit of those source of carbs that are much better for you.